Right, well, MrBeast is being sued. MrBeast and Amazon are being sued. Didn't have this on my bingo card list for 2024, but I didn't also have all the other nonsense that's come out for MrBeast either. So, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Do I believe it? I don't know. I don't know, actually. This is a class action lawsuit, or at least they're seeking it anyway. MrBeast and Amazon sued by contestants on Beast Games competition show with allegations including sexual harassment and chronic mistreatment. Pretty bad, actually. Yeah. What do you say about this? The downfall of MrBeast. Interesting stuff. Shall we take a look and you guys can let me know whether you buy any of this stuff, whether you think it or, think there's any legitimacy to it or not. Who knows? At this stage, of course, it's just their word against his. And then it'll be interesting to see if it goes to court. But a class action lawsuit against YouTuber MrBeast and Amazon has been filed on behalf of 5 unnamed contestants. I always disagree with that. The fact that you can't face your accusers. I think you should be able to face your accusers. The name should be there. And they're just contestants on the Beast Games reality competition show, alleging that they were subjected to chronic mistreatment, sexual harassment, and more. I mean, that's real bad, if true. So the complaint was filed on Monday, September 16th, in Los Angeles Superior Court. The lawsuit alleges multiple causes of action related to the chronic mistreatment of the neglect suffered by participants in Beast Games, which is a reality competition ordered by Prime Video in which more than 1,000 participants... I mean, okay, so there's only 5 people. It was 5, wasn't it? Right, so 5 people out of 1,000. Yeah, not great, is it? Not a lot of people there. Not a ton of people. But okay, whatever, fine. So basically 1,000 participants compete for a single $5 million cash prize. And the suit claims Beast Games has a $100 million budget. And there is a redacted copy of the complaint, which we can take a look at in a minute. Not quite sure why they redacted so much. Oh, I guess maybe the sexual misconduct stuff. Maybe that's why they're not naming themselves, I guess. I don't know. So the lawsuit seeks class action status on behalf of all affected Beast Games contestants. The suit demands that Amazon and MrBeast Company pay alleged unpaid wages. But you're a contestant. You don't get wages, do you? And expenses. You should get expenses. Not quite sure why you wouldn't get expenses, but okay. And that the defendants be ordered to pay unspecified punitive monetary damages. So that's interesting, really. So they're not actually... The demand is just unpaid wages and some expenses. And then punitive monetary damages. It's not exactly a lot, is it, actually? You'd think if it had some severe... I'm just surprised. I was expecting a lot more that they were going to go for than this. So a spokesman for MrBeast, Jimmy Donaldson, declined comment, and Amazon did not immediately respond to a request for comment. So according to the lawsuit, Amazon, MrBeast's production company, an independent production firm off one's base, LLC, among other things, failed to pay minimum wages and overtime, failed to prevent sexual harassment, created conditions that subjected contestants to infliction of emotional distress, did not provide participants uninterrupted meal breaks or rest breaks, and exposed contestants to dangerous circumstances and conditions as a condition of their employment. I don't think you'd be employed if you're just... How are you employed if you're just a participant on the show? A lot of this actually does sound like... I'm not trying to defend MrBeast, by the way, because I've heard some pretty egregious things about this chap. However, a lot of this does just sound like the makeup of the show. You know, like you'd be eating your lunch and boom, 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 got to go do something. I mean, that makes for good entertainment, doesn't it, really? They expose contestants to dangerous circumstances. Like what? I mean, my God, these people would have a fit if they watched Takeshi's Castle, wouldn't they? What a weird... we need more information, to be honest. So they say this, look. While participants knew upon signing the contract at the production's inception that they were facing a potentially long and challenging competition, they allege getting a lot more than they bargained for. Yeah, that's not... how's that a defence? Well, how's that an argument? Attorneys for the anonymous Beast Games contestants said in a statement about the lawsuit, several contestants ended up hospitalised. I mean, that's not good, obviously. While others reported suffering physical and mental complications whilst being subjected to chronic mistreatment, degradation, and for the female contestant, hostile working conditions. According to the lawsuit, Beast Games participants were deprived of medical care. That shouldn't be the case, obviously. Food, sleep, and the necessities of basic hygiene. Again, that shouldn't be the case. You should have basic hygiene. Portions of the lawsuit are redacted, including some of the details involving the sexual harassment allegations. The plaintiffs have filed this action using pseudonyms and applying conservative redactions that limit public viewing in a good faith effort to comply with defendants' overbroad confidentiality provisions, which plaintiffs allege are unenforceable, as well as to preserve the confidentiality and privacy interests of the plaintiffs who wish to avoid opprobrium. So the lawsuit seeks to establish a pattern of sexual harassment, according to the attorneys representing the 5 plaintiffs. Again, 5 out of 1,000 is not bad. You'd think if this was the case, there'd be a lot more, to be honest. For example, the complaint cites instructions from an alleged How to Succeed in MrBeast Production employee handbook that includes this, quote, if talent wants to draw a dick on the whiteboard in the video or do something stupid, let them. Really do everything you can to empower the boys when filming and help them make content. Help them be idiots. Drawing a dick on a whiteboard ain't sexual harassment, and if it is and you think that, you're a fucking clown, just as an FYI. One of the female plaintiffs in the complaint, identified only as contestant 5, said in a statement, I wanted to join because I was a fan of MrBeast and his videos made me smile during the COVID-19 pandemic. I expected to be challenged, but I didn't think I would be treated like nothing, less than nothing. And as one of the women, I can say it absolutely felt like a hostile environment for us. We honestly could not have been respected less as people, much less employees if they tried. Not really an employee, but okay. I guess maybe. I still don't get how you're an employee, but fine. As extreme as the allegations against defendants are here, the law could not be more clear. Participants entered into contracts and they were promised compensation for their services. Their expectation of compensation, along with them being consistently under the control and supervision of the production staff, makes them employees under California law. Under California law, I see. As such, they were entitled to and denied certain protections, and when you add to that the extreme neglect, degradation, harassment, inhumane conditions, it's quite simply a massive dereliction of duty for which the defendants must and will now be held accountable. Beast Games, there's no release date yet, and Amazon has touted it as, quote, the world's largest live game show with the biggest single prize in the history of television and streaming. Well, this will be fascinating to see what happens. I mean, MrBeast and his downfall, this is the year where he's sort of just been attacked non-stop. He's done some good stuff in life, obviously he has. But there's quite a lot of stories that have come out surrounding this chap. So, yeah, he's now sued. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers, take care, bye-bye now.